Right guys, so I'm going to attempt to film some kind of vlog type video just in case I can edit it. Now I've already filmed and just finished filming a video talking about what I'm going to do today, and I was going to put music on immediately, but then I thought, you know what, start the vlog, because what as if you don't get a chance to film anything else, then it won't be a vlog anyway. But I need to start, and then at least I'll have some footage. So I'm just about to do my makeup, which I should have started at least 5 minutes ago. My dad's probably going to let me down, and I'm going to have to take my dog somewhere, and she's going to have to be in the car when I don't want to do that. But then I'm going somewhere afterwards. What am I meant to do? But this morning, and I've had this booked for over 3 weeks now, I think 3 weeks ago on the Wednesday just gone, I'm having my booster vaccination, and I'm having my flu vaccination this morning. I could have had it on Wednesday, but the time that was available was 5 o'clock, and because of obviously what's been going on, I find it hard to get on and off the street after a certain time, so I don't typically do it. But this week it just so happened, I've just got foundation down my top. Good job I'm not wearing it. Oh, got another bit, great. Really winning at life today. Turned out this week I could have got off the street because there was no one around, but that isn't always the case. So I booked it for today, this morning, in an hour and just over 5 time, and I thought, yo, I can have it and I can immediately go and do my weekly food shop, come home, dump the shopping, go out with the dog, put the food shop away. So if I do start to feel unwell, obviously it doesn't just immediately come on, but it does slowly come on. So probably by the time I come back with the dog, I probably won't feel great. But I thought, that's what I'll do, I'll get on with the day. God, I hardly put any foundation on. I put the L'Oreal True Match Serum on. I also put it on my top as well. It's an old top anyway. I've already painted in this top. I'm not going to like wear it anywhere. I don't put that much on. It looks like I've got nothing on my skin. Oh well. I mean, I don't mind that look, but yeah, it is very natural. I haven't worn this in ages because it ran out, and I replaced it last week, the week before, and I brought it in here the other day. I am actually just putting a little bit more on. I brought it in here the other day because I was going to put it on that day. Been so stressed out that I basically picked up what I've been putting on when I've been doing foundation. So I'm going to quickly do my makeup. I think I'm going to have a wash instead of a shower, because I had a shower yesterday like at 12 o'clock because I need to wash my hair, and I've not like done anything too much, so I might have to just have a quick full body wash. I don't know if it's quicker than having a shower or not, because you can get in the shower and out quickly, but that's what I'm going to do. Then I'm going to get dressed. I've already got my outfit ready because it was what I had on yesterday afternoon, and then go and find a face mask, because I don't know if you're meant to wear them at my doctor's. We did all get text messages a few months ago saying that they were implementing again. I think it was in July, but I don't know if they still are, and that's why I'm trying to get there early, because I want to see if there's anyone going in and out with a face mask on. And if I don't see anyone, that doesn't mean that they're not putting them on when they just get inside the building, because obviously if I'm outside I can't see inside the building. But I might see if I can bump into someone and ask them on the way out, which is daunting. I mean, it depends on who they are. I might just be like, yeah, I'm not going to ask. But I need to basically find my face mask just in case, because I don't want to go without them and then you're like, oh, you've got to wear one. But also, like, I don't know anywhere else that we have to wear them, because my dad went to not the dentist, he went to the hospital, and he didn't see a dentist there, so I don't know where I just got that from. And he said that you don't even have to wear them in hospitals, but my doctors have been a bit like full on with like face masks and stuff, so I think they're potentially still getting you to wear them, but I could be wrong. You might not need to, so I'm going to try and find the ones that I like, that I've got. I mean, it might be difficult because I've not worn them since they were no longer mandatory, But if the doctors are insisting on you wearing them, they should provide them, because many people are not going to have them now, are they? Like, we don't need them. I know, like, we did a year ago, but things have changed and they've, I don't know. Obviously, if it became an issue again, we'd have to wear them. But I will chat again soon, because I need to get on with this, and chatting actually slows me down. Chats with Melanie. I mean, I don't think it's appropriate to talk to you where I am. I've got to get out of the car in about 3 minutes maximum to go and get my vaccination. And vaccinations, I found out it's compulsory to wear face masks. Mine's been in my bag for about 5,000 years. I'm going to try and get some of the bits off it. I mean, they should have them in the doctors. If I see like a disposable one, I'll obviously put that on. But I do like these black ones. I feel like a ninja in them. I didn't get nervous until there's a main road that I need to turn onto from another main road. When I was about to get to the main road that I was going to turn onto, the nerves kicked in like big time. I'm not too bad right now. I think, although I believe if I go in and it's one of the horrible receptionists, I think that's when I'll probably have like a meltdown. Well, not a meltdown in front of them, but that's when I'll probably be like, oh god, an unmarked police car just went flying past, a silver BMW. My dad obviously isn't home. I've got to go in 1 minute. Just texted my dad because he's not at home, and I've just like, I need to go shopping. So I've asked him if he wants me to pick him up to drop him off where he left his car. Because he left his car somewhere not too far away. I'm gonna have to go in like a minute, and I don't want to go. I'm actually getting more and more nervous. My doctor's actually in. Not that I'm going to get to see my doctor. I wish. Yeah, I'm going to have to go. I've been in the doctor's surgery for over half an hour. She was behind. I could hear her, you know, like chatting away, because she's super chatty, although she weren't very chatty with me today. I don't know why, but I won't take it personally. She's probably really busy. I mean, there's people constantly coming in and waiting anyway. I mean, you're not really going to really see me, are you? Because I can't alter how that's positioned. I'm just sanitising my hands. Someone's literally parked in my boot, so I'm glad that I left. Right? Yeah. I'm glad that I left room in front of me, because otherwise I'd be in a lot of trouble. I'm just changing my reed diffuser. I got my new Noah one, pecan pumpkin pie, or pumpkin pecan pie. They didn't have any face masks. Oh, am I gonna get that off? I'm gonna get it on my hands, aren't I? Yep, I'm gonna have to sanitize them again. Oh god, that smells good. So, anyway, I was in there and she's like, why are you eligible for this? And I'm like, I answered her. She went, oh, I don't think that would make you eligible. She said, I'm not happy to give it to you unless I know why you're eligible for it. And I'm like, it's either this or this. Oh, it can't be them. And I'm like, I couldn't understand it. She rang the practice manager and she's like, why is Melanie such and such eligible for it? I can't see why she's eligible for it. I'm not going to give it to her until I know why she's eligible. And I'm like, when she got off the phone, I'm like, I don't understand why I've not allowed it, because I've been called in early for every single one. And I was like, I've had the first one. She's like, well, everyone had the first one. And I actually meant to say, like, I got prioritised. Like, I came in I think it was like end of February, early March. I think I was meant to have it in February, but I couldn't make the appointment. But that's what I was meant to say. And then I got my second one before even people in my age group got the first one. So obviously she's like, well, I'll just give you the flu one, and then I'll get another person in, see them, and then hopefully we'll have an answer. And I said, like, obviously if like I said, I'm getting really stressed out now. It's making me anxious because, you know, and she didn't, like, I've got a leaflet and everything. I mean, what did I have? I had Pfizer again, and that's what I had last time, and it didn't make me too sick. So she got me out, and then the practice manager went to the office, but she had someone in, and she's like, send me a message when you're free. And then the nurse went to see, like, the practice manager. I mean, hi everyone. That view is horrible, and look at the eye bag. I'm not getting enough sleep. So the nurse went to go and see the practice manager, and I couldn't hear what she was saying. She's like, she's down. I heard something like she's down for it, and I couldn't hear the rest of the thing. So then the nurse came back out, and she's like, Melanie, come through. And I thought she weren't going to give it me. I thought, oh, I'm going to have to ask for the doctor, because when she said, like, I'm not going to give it to you, I'm like, I'm going to have to speak to the doctor if I don't get it. Because obviously I got messages from the practice like over 3 weeks ago. I rang in, booked it. I've since had letters, emails and text messages from the NHS. Obviously they identify me as needing it. And I was like, we're happy. I need to go home. Do you know what? I wish I could go to bed. I need to go home and drop the dog off, because apparently my dad's there, and he's meant to walk, but whether or not he'll walk or not, who knows. And I need to get shopping, because I normally would be out shopping now. Well, most of the time, not always. So she said, you can have it, and she's like, it says you're eligible for it, but it doesn't really explain why, but it might be such and such. And it was one of the things I said to her. She's like, you've obviously been identified as a high risk, but not everyone's getting it. Like, only certain people are apparently getting it. I thought everyone was getting it, but yeah, I'm going to try and film over the rest of the day, try to edit together at some point, and try to give you a proper vlog. But like I said, like, I've got so much on my phone. I'm stressed out because of other stuff. But I'll try and document if I get ill. Fingers crossed that I don't. I had to come home to bring the dog home. It stinks. What the hell has he done? Well, we know what he's done. He's gone to the toilet and it stinks. Oh my god. Do you know what? I'm not feeling great anyway, and I want to document for my own purposes. I did have a headache this morning, and I did feel like, oh god, my knees are knackered. Just knackered. God, I need to sit down. But do you know what? Like, I didn't think I was going to get the vaccination, and I said, when she said, unless she knows the reason why I'm eligible, she weren't going to give it to me. And I'm like, it's because of this. And I gave her 2 reasons why I believed I'm eligible. And she's like, oh no, it won't be that, it won't be that. And I'm like, and I'm now thinking it can't be anything else. But yeah, I got it. And I've just come upstairs to go to the toilet, but I'm going to go out in a minute. I'm not. My dad's going out with the dog. Oh, it's not going to be a proper walk. And I'm like, if you would have been here this morning, or got home just before I left, I could have left her in, she could have had a proper walk. And he's saying he's not rough, but then again, he's always very moody anyway these days. So and I've left my door key in the car, but when I leave I'm not going to lock the door, because I can't imagine. Oh, but then again, oh no, if I'm seen left, no one will try and, if I'm seen leaving, no one will try and get in. And if there's anyone outside when I'm going in the next 5 minutes, I'll go and get the keys out of the car and lock the door. But I just want to get out shopping. It started to rain a little bit. It did that when I left the house this morning, then it stopped. I mean, it's still this morning. But for my own reference, I do have a headache here anyway. I do have a dry mouth already at the top of my mouth. My tongue feels a bit funny, but I've already got this. I just want to remind myself. But I do think, and I'm very tired and I'm achy, so not super achy, mainly my legs walking up the stairs. and standing I can feel it. Because I want to know what symptoms that I've got that are like genuine symptoms, or symptoms, well, not genuine because obviously all my symptoms are genuine, but symptoms that I already had this morning and symptoms that I'm going to get. So I've had the flu jab in my left arm, and I've had the the Pfizer COVID booster in my right arm. I thought everyone was eligible for these. Apparently not. And that's why she was like, why are you eligible? And do you know what's funny? Whilst I was waiting, I'm going to like hide that mess. Whilst I was waiting, well, there was people waiting when I went in, and there was people in and out. It was like 70 or 80-year-olds, and I'm like sat there like the youngest there by like at least half. I mean, someone came in and she was like definitely in the late 50s, and she was talking about hers that she was due today, and she decided she didn't want the flu vaccination, but she wanted the COVID, and she was booking her mum's, which she's booked, and she's like, my mum's not well enough, I need the doctor to come out and do it. My mum doesn't want COVID vaccination, but she wants flu. I'm hoping like if I do like get a little bit unwell, the lighting's rubbish. When the lighting's rubbish, I'm not really going to show myself. But I knew, like, I don't mind getting a little bit unwell, because obviously it's inevitable that if you have the flu vaccination or the COVID, you're going to feel a little bit unwell in one way or another. I mean, my dad, every time he's had the COVID vaccination, all he's ended up with, oh God, it's really raining. All he's ended up with was a sore arm. And I had my first COVID vaccination, and I was scared to death because it was the unknown. And I was like, I hope I don't get ill. And like within an hour, I got a bit of a sore throat, and then I did get quite unwell. In the days when I woke up the next day, and I felt like I'd been thrown down the stairs. I've never felt so much body pain in my entire life. I feel like I need a couple mouthfuls of water. I had a protein shake and I couldn't finish it because it was thick, but I also got a bit anxious. And I do have a headache, but I just feel like I had that headache. Well, I know I had a headache, but see, now if it gets worse, it's going to be like, did I have this headache anyway? Well, is it the same headache, or is it... Oh, I've got washing up to do when I come back. Like, I've got everything to do when I come back. It's just ridiculous. And then I thought my dad had forgot my prescription. It turns out I don't get it till today. So I don't know what's got up. It's because I'm under so much pressure. I'm stressed out. I might have a bit of orange Lucozade because I've had this bottle open since yesterday afternoon. I hope I can edit this vlog. Oh God, it is like proper. Do I want to wear this coat, or do I want to wear... Oh no, I've got to wear... Oh God, you should see the rain. Oh my actual God. I'm going to do my coat up for this. I'm sure it was like this last Friday as well. Yeah. I mean, I'm expecting to get ill, but I don't want to get ill. I need to put something on the shopping list. I have to write shopping lists these days. I mean, there's some stuff that I'm getting. Do you know where I'm making 2 meals? I can't even remember what I'm making, but apparently I'm making 2 meals to last 4 days for 2 people. Where's my shopping list? And I've got it in sections. I've got like meat, fruit and veg, tin stuff. Oh, I need to check if I've got black beans. Butter beans. Black beans, are they in date? Yeah, I can take them off. Then I've got like bread stuff together, drinks that I don't normally get. I need to take black beans off. You know, I've just had a wee and I already need one, but I'm not going to go. Watch me regret that decision. So yeah, if I don't write a shopping list, even to write basic things on, I forget stuff. So, I'm going to go. And who reckons I'm not going to get to walk the dog today? This happened last Friday. People like to look through my letterbox. My dad's literally just home on the dog walk. When I set off, the rain I mean, you could probably hear the rain, but the rain was like 10 times heavier. So I thought, if I see my dad when I'm like driving, I'll see if he wants me to drop him back home, because it was like, he went out in a jacket. I'm like, it's raining, and he just went out with a jacket without a hood on. I'm like, I mean, it wasn't that bad when he left, but it looked like it was going to get bad, and I couldn't see him anywhere on his walk. So I don't know where he's walked to, but I did go in the direction he typically goes, and I thought if I see him, but I didn't see him, so I honestly do not know where he was. So I've come somewhere, I had to get on the motorway, and I'm not joking, I had the wipers on as fast as they would go, and they just weren't enough. I had my headlights on instead of side lights because it was that torrential, and I missed the exit because it was suddenly there and I couldn't get in, so I had to go to the next exit, which seemed like forever, but when I came back to the exit I needed, it didn't take that long to get to it. So it was horrific. Who remembers that time, if you've been around long enough, that I went to Devon and I had to drive back? It was that wet rain, but I had to drive in that rain for about 4 or 5 hours of that, the worst rain ever. Maybe 4 hours, because it did ease off and then it stopped, and then yeah, it was like that. And I'm thinking, how did I drive for 3-4 hours in that when 10-15 minutes was more than enough? Like I'd had enough. Everyone was driving slow, although there's going to be that one person who comes flying up who don't care. And then I'm coming off the slip road and someone's broke down and they're literally pushing the car, and this police car comes along, doesn't like try and help them, doesn't like park behind them and put the lights on just so people are aware that there's this obstruction. They're more interested in probably going for the lunch. I mean, it's not quite lunchtime, but it's 20 to 12. I'm still not feeling ill. I still have a headache and stuff. I'm still tired. I'm just concerned. And do you know what? On this part of the screen here, there's part of, do you know, a notification? There's part of a notification showing, and every time I come on, it's still there, so I think I need to restart my phone. But I'm just gonna go in here. Oh, I don't even want to get out. I mean, it's just horrific. When I came out the shop last Friday, I'm not there by the way, it was like this, and my hood, literally, if I put it all down, it covers the majority of my face, which obviously I can't see where I'm going, so I'm having to hold it with my hand to see where I'm bloody going. I don't think this rain's going to stop. It'd be nice if it just stopped for like 2 minutes so I could get in here. But it's saying a heavy rain expected for 39 minutes followed by drizzle. So clearly a lovely day. I mean, my dad's got a meeting at 12, so I don't know why he's still at home. I mean, he might be drying his hair and putting on a better coat. I mean, I don't understand why he didn't go out with a coat, but even if you don't want the hood up, you know, a waterproof coat's better than a jacket. I'm just really tired. And then if I get more tired, it's going to be like, is it because you're really tired because you're sleeping horrifically? Or is that one of the side effects? Like, I don't want any side effects. I'm just really tired. I think it is making me tired. Apparently I've got a delivery due between 11:15 and 12:15. It'd be handy if it arrived now before my dad went out. So I think this tiredness is potentially the vaccinations, because I had them over an hour ago. Because my eyes are just getting really like, do you know when your eyes are really tired? I might get an energy drink. I don't even drink energy drinks anymore. I used to have one every Friday. And I can't honestly remember the last time I had an energy drink. Like, I drink coffee, and I've gone off coffee a little bit. I had a coffee the other day and I just couldn't drink it. I just don't want to get out of the car. I wonder if my dad's meeting's been cancelled because he's still not left. If this rain carries on, I definitely won't be walking the dog. don't mind if it's raining a little bit, and then if it rains heavily during the walk, I don't mind because I'm out. But going out in it, it's not easy. But I want to go out in it. I mean, what as I get ill and I can't go out tomorrow, like... Do you know what I mean? Like... I don't know how I'm going to feel tomorrow. I mean, I might be fine. I want to be fine. Let's think positive. I'm going to be fine. I'm only tired because who knows what sleep is these days. And I've got a headache because I had a migraine yesterday and it's still a leftover migraine. And I already ache anyway. I've got like a big bloody leaflet. I mean, am I meant to... It's 2 pages. Or is it folded in half? My God. It's like you get a book on this. Information for user. Comirnaty original Omicron, oh God. Dose dispersion for injection adults and adolescents from 12 years. COVID-19 RNA vaccine. Anyway, this medicine is subjected to additional monitoring. This will allow quick identification of new safety information. You can help by reporting any side effects you may get. I mean, what are the side effects? Possible side effects. Very common side effects, more than 1 in 10. Injection site pain, swelling. Oh God, last time? My arm swelled up and it was red, and honestly it was like the worst pain, like touching it for weeks afterwards. It was horrific and it felt like this big lump, so potentially going to get that again. Tiredness. I am a lot more tired. Headache. I did have a headache, so I don't know. Muscle pain. My legs are achy, so am I going to know if they get achier? Chills. Oh God, I don't want chills. God. Joint pain. I do have joint pain already. Like my hands are really like sore. Diarrhea. Oh, joyful. Fever. Oh my God, chills and a fever. You know what I think to that? It can do one. And then common side effects may affect up to 1 in 10. Injection site redness. Well, I had the redness and I had the swelling and I had the pain last time. Nausea. Oh God. Vomiting. Well, I rarely ever vomit, but there you go. Uncommon side effects may affect up to 1 in 100. Enlarged lymph nodes more frequently observed after the booster dose. Feeling unwell. Arm pain. They keep saying arm pain. Insomnia. Oh, great. Well, I can't sleep anyway, so, you know, a bit of insomnia as well. Injection site itching. I had that as well last time. So I had an uncommon side effect. Allergic reactions such as a rash or itching. I had rash and itching last time, so I'm potentially going to get that again. Feeling weak or lack of energy, sleepy. Yeah. Decreased appetite. Don't mind that. Excessive sweating. Night sweats. God, you're going to end up feeling like you're going through the menopause. Not that that is funny. Weird side effect up to 1 in 1,000. A temporary one-sided facial drooping. Can you imagine if you get that? You're going to think you're having a stroke. Allergic reactions such as hives or swelling to the face. Very rare side effects in 1 in 10,000 people. Inflammation of the heart muscle or inflammation of the lining of the heart, which may result in breathlessness, palpitations or chest pain. Brilliant. See, this is why you shouldn't be allowed to read this stuff. Unknown, common but estimated from the available data. Severe allergic reaction. I don't want that. I mean, I don't want any of them, but I'd rather have just a sore, itchy, swelled up arm that hurts. Extensive swelling of the vaccinated limb. Swelling of the face. Swelling of the face may occur in patients who have had facial derm. So if you've had fillers, you're more likely to have swelling. That's brilliant. I've not had fillers, but God, if I had fillers and read that, I'd be really worried. A skin reaction that causes red spots or patches on the skin that may look like a target or a bullseye with a dark red centre surrounded by pale red rings. I don't know why I'm finding that one amusing. Unusual feeling in the skin such as tingling or a crawling feeling. Oh God. Decreased feeling or sensitivity, especially in the skin. How to store it? I mean, I've had it, so I'm hardly likely to be storing it. Do not use this vaccination if you notice discoloration. I mean, I've had it. I mean, it's a bit late for that. I mean, she looked at my arm, obviously. I did last time. I didn't feel well. I can't even remember in what way. I don't know if I filmed. I might have filmed. But I did have a very, very sore arm. It was swollen. It was red. I had a rash on it. It was throbbing, and it felt like a lump. And it took a couple of weeks to fully go. I know I didn't feel 100% well. I know I was very tired, but I fight tiredness, which isn't a good thing to do. But I didn't have anything major. So, I mean, I don't mind feeling a little bit unwell. I don't mind. I mean, I don't want a headache, but I do think my headache's gonna get worse, because I do believe everyone I have had a headache, and I've got a headache anyway. So, is it gonna make my headache worse, or is it just gonna stay how it is? I am getting a dry mouth, but I could just be thirsty. And I can't sit here all day, but I don't want to get out. I mean, some people walking around without hoods up. I just don't want to get out. My doctor was there today. Because she drives a very nice car, and she's got personalised reg. Because the other female doctor's got the identical car, but my doctor had it like 2 years before her, 2.5. But I didn't see it. Do you know what? That box is still there. It's like part of it. It's not like even across the full screen. I don't know what's gone on. I feel like I'm looking rough. It's actually stopped raining. It stopped raining when I was where I was. Have I got any lip gloss? Probably not. Or lip balm. And then it's not rained since. Oh, it did a little bit, but it's pretty much dry, which I'm not 100% happy about, because I don't want to walk the dog. I am so tired. Walking that dog is like having a bloody 20-hour workout. It's just hard. I'm cold. I mean, it depends what time I get home, really, with the shopping, because I've still got to do Asda, which I'm at right now, and I've still got a lot on my list to get. And then there's other things that I want, some lunches, snacks. There's still quite a bit on my list. I thought I'd do a health update. So I am very tired, more tired than I was, but that is a side effect, and I have had the tiredness previously. So people are so unbelievably lazy, and like, if you're at home all day, like, even if you're working, you can, like, you know, if you're working and, like, say you're making calls or whatever, or you're having a 10-minute break, if you're at home, you're going to do something, aren't you? Do you know, like, if you've got lots of things to do, like, you might have to put the laundry on, you'd like, if you've got 10 minutes or you're on a call and you've got your hands free, or you're on hold but you can do stuff, you'd put the washer on, or you might wash up, or, do you know what I mean? You might do something, do you know, because then you're still getting stuff done at the same time. But there's people that work at home, and, like, they might not even do, like, a full 8-hour working day, but, like, maybe their partner goes to work and they, like, go out at 7 in the morning, come back 5, 6 at night. Yeah, even if the other person's at home and they might have worked 3, 4 hours, or even if they worked 6 or 7, they're not doing any of the stuff that needs doing, and the person who's been out the house for, like, 10 hours is, like, then having to do it when they come home. I just, you know, think the person that's not doing it should be doing it, and that they're lazy. And if you're at home and you've got, like, a 10-minute break, and you know, you might put the kettle on. Whilst the kettle's boiling, why can't you do something? Do you know what I mean? Even if you just do something small. But And it's like some people like get people to like, do you know, like workmen in for things that they can do themselves. Like, I fixed my washing machine. Some people would be like, do you know what, I'm not even going to try and attempt fix my washing machine. And I know some people don't, like, the brains don't, like, work in, like, everyone's brain works differently. Some people can, like, think, do you know what, if I do that, it might fix my washing machine. And some people don't think that way, but, you know, you should try and at least fix it. Even if you've got an unlimited amount of money, you shouldn't, like, pay, like, a call-out fee and potential fixing fee from someone when you could spend 10 minutes doing it yourself. And even if you try and you can't fix it, at least you've tried. But there's some people who literally just ring people in just for the smallest things, like even putting picture frames up. Like, if you can't put a picture up, then there's no words really, is there? Like, can't get more simple than putting a picture up, unless you're putting like a picture up that's nearly the size of your wall. I can understand that. But people get people in just for the, sometimes do you know what, it's not even just about, you know, not doing it yourself. Sometimes it's like, look at me, I've got this workman in, I've got a plumber in, I've got an electrician in, I've got a decorator in. And then sometimes people, it's just to brag. Like, I could get workmen in. We've got someone who, like a joiner who comes and does lots of bits and pieces. We've had plumbers in and stuff. But if I can do it and I feel up to do it, then I'm going to do it. Like, I could easily get someone to come and decorate for me. I mean, it might have been quicker by this point. But I've still got to sort the house out, even if I got them in. So, you know, they wouldn't be impressed if they turned up and it was, like, needed sorting out. But I could easily get someone in. My stepdad's a professional painter and decorator. Yeah, he might be retired, but I could have asked him to come and paint for me. I mean, he would have charged me, but he would have done it so quick. Like, do you know, if I wanted my entire house doing, he would do it all in a week. Like, it wouldn't take him 3.5 weeks, 4 weeks to do it. Even if I wanted every room wallpapered, which I wouldn't, because there was wallpaper these days, he would have done it in less than a week. Like, he would have done it in 3 days, because he's professional, he knows what he's doing. It's just like, some people get people in just for like, oh, I've got this man in, this man in. Anyone can get anyone in. Do you know what? It's not a big deal. And if it's something simple, why are you not just like saving your money and spending it on like something for yourself, or something if you've got children, something for your children? Like, why waste like 100 quid getting someone in to do something that's taking them like an hour when you could probably do it yourself? Yeah, there's my little rant. I need to go in the shop. Don't want to go in the shop, I'm tired. I'll tell you what I've got left on my shopping list. 500 grams of diced beef, turkey bacon, fresh salsa, white onions, red onions, ginger garlic, broccoli, bananas, fruit. Do you know if I want any fresh fruit, do you know, to snack on, because I haven't decided. Bacon, potatoes, lemons, tinned sweet corn, almond milk ×3, but I think I really need 2, so I'm going to change that to 2. Oyster sauce, corn flour, which I looked for last time and I couldn't see it. I must be walking around my eyes closed. Bread, protein bagels, Lucozade Ribena, and I also need some lunches and some snacks. Symptom wise, I am really tired. My eyelids are heavy. I still have a headache. I feel like it's slightly worse. I got a dry mouth, but that could be because I'm thirsty. I don't really feel like I've got any other symptoms. This guy's literally watching me talk to myself. He thinks I'm literally talking to myself. Literally just turn around, he's literally full on staring at me because he thinks that I'm talking to myself. Which is great. I actually feel really uncomfortable now that I know this guy's watching me. But yeah, that's what my symptoms are. I don't feel like I feel any worse. My feet are freezing, but they're always cold. I just feel like really heavy eyelids, and I do have a headache, which I think is getting worse. But other than that, I don't particularly think I have any other, do you know, like symptoms. But I could be wrong, but so far I feel okay. I can tell that I'm not gonna be okay. Do you know when that guy's gone actually? Do you know when you just feel a bit, I feel a bit, I don't know how to describe it, just don't feel, oh he's not, he's still there, oh god. I thought he'd gone, he just got out of his car. Anyway, that's how I feel at the moment. There's nothing major. My hands are like aching, but they were aching this morning, so I don't know if it's from this morning or what. Like, I don't know. Oh god, it's horrible. This is going to be like the world's longest video. I might end it in bloody 2 parts because I don't want it to be more than half an hour, so it will be 2 parts.